Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from Radolescence and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Mendittorosa, and this one is called Archetipo, so stay tuned. Now this fragrance was composed by Luca Maffi and it was released in 2017. The creative director for this company is Stefania Squeglia and this is an Italian house. Now this is part of the Extrites collection, so it's this and one other fragrance, and this one is a smoky green incensey release. I'm super excited to talk to you about the fragrance, but before we look at the presentation, I do want to mention that if you are interested in purchasing the scent, I will leave links for purchase down below. I think it's a wonderful scent. Definitely check out the company, check out their website, and see what else they have to offer. I also own another fragrance by this company called Alpha, which I absolutely love. So let's go ahead and continue with the presentation. So the presentation for this fragrance is top notch. It comes in this box. It has a very DIY feel. The bottle rests right in there. You also have some information about the fragrance at the bottom, Ritual, which is part of the collection that it's in. The serial number is punched in there, and this is Extrait de Parfum, so it's going to be quite beastly. And it's also a 100 milliliter bottle, so this is going to last a very long time. And I believe Odori d'Anima means scents for the soul. It is an Italian company. Here we have the bottle, which I think is amazing. I like how it has this sort of copper wire thing at the top here. It's not too malleable, although you can move it around. What I like about this brand is that they have different caps to differentiate the various fragrances in their collection. So if you visit the website, you'll see that every single fragrance that they have has a different cap. And I think that's really cool. It kind of reminds me of Nasamato in that sense. The distribution on the atomizer is okay. It's not too wide, but it gets the job done. And let's go ahead and continue with the smell. Now, as soon as this fragrance opens up, you're going to get a few different qualities about it. You're going to get a green element, you're going to get a metallic element, which I think may be attributed to the notes of pink pepper and ambergris, and you're also going to get a smoky incensey element. Usually with fragrances, I'm pretty good at discerning what kind of incense is used in it, whether it be olibanum, which is known as frankincense, whether it be bitter myrrh or sweet myrrh, also known as opopanax, or if it's copal or galbanum or some other resin. In this fragrance, there is an incensey component, but I don't know what it is. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around it, or my nose around it, I should say. But it does have a smoky quality in there, which I kind of like. Now, it's not too strong or too overbearing, and that in combination with the green elements, it's not so strong that it makes it smell like a burning forest. Although those two elements are present in this fragrance, I don't think that they're too strongly concentrated, and I don't think that they're overdone to the point that it makes it smell overly coniferous or overly deciduous. It does have a green element because it has fir, it has oak moss, and it has vetiver. But I think what those do is it adds a very sort of nature-like component to it. It makes it smell natural. What I do think are some pretty noticeable notes in here, however, are the ambergris and the pink pepper. Pink pepper has a rosy smell to it, and ambergris has this sort of staticky metallic vibe to it. And I do get that from the scent. It smells kind of metallic. It reminds me of one other fragrance. It's by a company called Source Dage, which is based out of New York. And the fragrance is called Akaula, which is a Hawaiian-inspired scent that is supposed to smell like an erupting volcano. And perhaps the smoky nuance in here does that, but it also has this ambergris note, which sort of cleans everything up, and it adds this sort of illustrious yet alluring and enigmatic vibe to the scent. It really piques people's curiosity. It's a type of fragrance where if you're wearing it, people are going to want to know what it is that smells like that. It's going to make people get closer to you. And for that reason, I think it's a unique scent. And what I like the most about it is the uniqueness, that it doesn't smell like anything in my collection. Really a job well done by Mendittorosa. Let's go ahead and finish things off by taking a closer look at my overall assessment. Now, the overall smell on this one and the uniqueness, it's such a unique scent because it doesn't smell like any other scent in my collection. And the overall smell is pleasant, but it does border on the metallic side. So this is one that I would recommend you sample before you buy. Once again, links for purchase will be down below. So go ahead and discover the website. Hopefully you find a fragrance that you end up really liking. Longevity on this one was pretty good. I got about 6 to 7 hours. It is an extrait de parfum, so it's a high concentration, and the projection was really good, I want to say, for about an hour and a half. So projection could have been a little bit stronger, but this fragrance will last on your skin. Versatility is really good. You can wear this one dressed up, dressed down, any time of the year, although it has a deceptively light quality that would make you think it's appropriate for the hotter months. I think this one is a unisex fragrance, and last up presentation is really, really cool. I like how they changed up the caps to differentiate among the different releases, and my overall assessment or my final verdict on this scent is I quite enjoyed this one a lot. It hasn't become one of my favorite scents yet. I don't like it as much as I do Alpha by this brand. That one is a very bright and herbal scent that includes the note of thyme, and I love that scent so much. It just reminds me of some aspect of my youth. This one, on the other hand, I don't have a close connection with it, but I can see myself forming a closer bond with it the more that I wear it. So final verdict is I really like this scent, and I would highly recommend you try it. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was my review of Archetipo by Mendittorosa. If you owner have tried anything by this brand, please let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And remember to enable notifications by clicking on the bell. This way you never miss any of my future content. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.